Hello everyone, this is Samson, love to my species. How are all of you doing today? I hope absolutely amazing. So today I thought I'm just going to do a little bit of a talking show and then a little bit of a mukbang, and what else better than good old Panda. So I guess let's just get started. So I just got a couple things. I didn't go crazy overboard like a lot of mukbangers, I don't know, people who do mukbangs, or is it mukbang? I don't know. But I didn't really get like a too much. I got a chicken egg roll. I got my good old sausage. Looks like one of them is leaking. Eee, I don't know. I'm stoked about that though. And then I got just 3-piece. Oh, and I also got some veggie spring rolls, which I think I'm going to dig into that first. They gave me forks, but I'm all about, and so many napkins, but I'm all about those chopsticks. Oh, and then a good old fortune cookie at the end. Oh, and soy sauce. Always gotta love my soy sauce. So I'm so excited to eat. I haven't eaten all day. It's just been so busy, just doing crazy stuff. Like, for example, one of my sister's dogs on Halloween day, he actually, so sad, he got his balls chopped. So he's been in a lot of pain, but he's been on a lot of pain meds, and he has a nice little cone around him. He's just the cutest little doggy, but it's just been fun. So that's been crazy. My sister and her wife are actually away on a little bit of, oh my god, so yum. But they're away actually on at this conference or something, part of the VFW. But anyway, let's dig in. So first, I know you guys are saying, wow, rice and chopsticks? That doesn't go at all, but look. So yum. So I thought I might as well do a little bit of eating show while I have the house to myself. This is my favorite. I hope you guys can see that, but look at that. This one right here. It's a sweet fire chicken. My absolute favorite. Comes with bell pepper. I love it. This one's a little new one. What they have right now, Panda. It's the pork pecking, sweet pecking pork or something like that. Whoa. That one's killer. I love it. But I'm weird, remember? Like I said in my last video, I like to eat the crunchy stuff first. And so, gotta go for the egg rolls. Oh. So good, but it's better with sweet and sour pork or sweet and sour sauce. And this one was apparently teriyaki, so I was like, can I just get some of that too? He's like, oh yeah, sure. It was so busy, but I got in at the right time because it was literally a whole line. There's probably about 8 people behind me in line, and I was like, when I first got in there was probably about 4 people actually in the store, and they were all eating, and then there were 2 people probably in line, or that were in line in front of me. So I got in and got out pretty quickly before the lunch rush. Always gotta do that root beer. So yeah. So I have a lot of things to talk about today. For one, I finally have a job. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna disclose what job it is because, yeah, last time I did, I got fired from it. I don't care though. I'm happy to be in this new job. I actually just started orientation, and I have like all this stuff I have to go through, like presentations and videos of each section. The only hint that I'm going to give is that it is a job that involves food, so that's a new thing for me. Well, not really new, but I don't know. I mean, so good. I mean, I've worked in restaurants before, but not in this type of restaurant, so I'm kind of excited for it. I just love doing new things. I have been talking to some of my friends about it, and they're just like such a step down from Trader Joe's. But I'm just like, you know, to be honest with you, I feel like my boss is really cool. I feel like everyone is younger there. A lot of them are high school students. So I just feel like it's a new atmosphere. I'm excited to do something new. I'm ready to do something new. Oh, I want to try this stuff. This is just like the good old, I don't think you saw that, but I totally felt something just spraying up in my hair. This is just the sesame, not sesame, the General chicken. I don't know what this is. It's like, what's the fuck is it called? It's not sweet and sour. It's just like, I don't know. It's so good. So I got 2 chickens and I got 1 pork. Yummy. Yummy. I think I'm gonna have 1 more of that. So I'm really excited for that. I don't know. I mean, there's just like all these things that are going on in my life. I mean, I'm still trying to find my own place to live because, you know, living with my sister and her wife are great and all. I love them and I love their doggies and I love the area. But I just want to find, you know, it's like that sense of accomplishment when you have your own place and you can decorate it yourself and just, you know, you could put weird knickknacks everywhere and have friends over all the time or whenever you want. And, you know, just like certain things like that. It's something that I kind of miss when I rented my own place in California, my own little trailer, and then it became a teepee. So that kind of was, I don't know, some people may say that, like, I'm taking a step back by living with my sister. But what a lot of people don't know about me is that I actually, so good. I highly recommend this pecking pork. It is so good. But, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that I did live with my aunt when I was in California in SLO County. So technically, it's not like a step up or a step down. It's kind of like a step to the side because I'm still living with a family member, even though with my aunt, I have my own little like place. Here though, I have my bedroom and my bedroom is like twice the size of the place that I was living at. So, I mean, it's kind of like step up, even though like I can't smoke in it. Obviously it's a non-smoking house, so I just smoke in the garage. And yeah, I mean it's a little bit of a different dynamic, but at the same time I like this dynamic more than the dynamic that I came from. So I don't know, I just something different. So good. So, lots been going on. I've been doing the whole house searching thingy and then my new job. And, oh my god. So good. I just spent like close to $500 on tires. Brand new tires. I mean, there were 2 tires that were extremely bad. 2 tires that were just like okay. One of the okay tires had a nail in it, and one of the bad tires had a nail in it. So I had 2 nails in 2 different tires. I mean, honestly, come on. Sabotage. And then one of the tires were like completely almost bald, and it's horrible to have here in Colorado, especially with the snow and the black ice and everything. So I just ended up getting just like all-weather or something tires. I haven't, not insurance, but I guess insurance, like, is it insurance? I think it is insurance policy. So like, apparently what it is if I, like my tire goes low, if it gets popped, I can bring it in, and they'll replace it for free. The whole life of the tire. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know, I just feel like a good deal is a great deal. And I feel like I mean, like, technically I bought 8 tires for almost $500. I think that's a pretty good deal. Considering that, when I walked outside right now and let's say all of them had gases in them, then I can take them to, I got my Discount Tire. There was a cutest guy at Discount Tire, like, his name is Ty, and he, so cute. Like, not extremely tall, but like his whole face, and his body, you can tell his body was damn fine, damn. It was so funny. I was at Discount Tire, and I was like, Ty, T-Y, what did I say? Oh, 5 or 10 out of 10 or something like that. And a lot of people thought I was saying T-Y to Good Tire, to Discount Tire. And it was the funniest thing. They were just like, well, why Discount Tire? And I was like, well, what do you mean? And then someone elaborated, and I was like, oh, no. I didn't say T-Y. I said, thank you. I said, Ty is a person who's a receptionist there. And my cousin, she was just like, OMG, Gorilla. Like, I thought the same thing. Like, cousin who was in my last, was it my last video that I posted of my cousin and I, and we did the 99-cent treats, the taste test? I don't know. But, yeah, she's a definite who. It's crazy. Who says who anymore? So good. So, I got that, and what else has been going on? I mean, there's so much that I've been thinking about all day today. I was gonna turn on the camera, and I was just like, everything falls out, you know, I forget everything. I'm just excited, y'all. Like, it's just, it's been such a, like, crazy year for me. And I mean, my first time ever getting fired. And then, like, the whole, like, rehiring process. Always a crazy thing. So, just that, so good. What else has been going on? I mean, like, so much. Sorry, I'm just like mesmerized with this food. It is so good. Like, beyond good. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. So, like, literally, I have been like such a huge fan of Will and Grace. Like, my favorite character. No one. This is the chicken that's really good. Actually, I want to try the teriyaki on the chicken. That's why I got it. But, like, it's just the funniest thing. Like, Will and Grace and Karen and Jack, they're like such a hoot. And I actually never watched them when I was younger. Teriyaki sauce is killer. I never watched it when I was younger because, you know, my family was religious, and, like, Will and Grace is, like, a show about two best friends, one's gay, one's straight, you know, and, like, it just, like, is, you know, not a Christianity or religious type based TV show, obviously. So, when I heard that, like, they were coming back, I was like, oh, I've heard of Will and Grace. And then I started watching, like, actually, I think we watched, like, the first episode of, like, the new comeback season. I think it was, like, 9. And I was, like, instantly in love. And then we went on Cody. And I went all the way back to season 1. And I'm almost done with season 2. Let's just say this. And it's been, like, maybe 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Like, oh my gosh, it is the funniest thing. Like, it's hard to even say, like, who is the best character, because they're all funny in their own way. Like, all of them. I totally relate to Jack, though. Just Jack. He's the funniest person in the world. And Karen, oh my gosh, she is like so funny. I wish I could like replicate her and her voice. And when she says honey, there's this one time, actually it's a few times that she does it, but she was like, Grace always mimics her, and it's like, it's really good how Grace does it, and she does exactly how Karen speaks and everything. And Karen's like, honey, what is this? What are you doing? Like, who are you? It's like the funniest shit in the world. Like, I don't even understand how they even left. I mean, or how they just stopped all of a sudden for 10 years. And when they came back, they look even better than what they did back then. I mean, I would say that probably the only person who I'm going to throw shade to is probably Jack. Because he always, I mean, always, sorry. always teased Will about his weight. And I feel like in season 9, the new episodes, I feel like Will is like either the same size or smaller than Jack, I feel sometimes. Jack is just shorter, obviously, but they're the funniest people in the world. Like, the funniest people. They're like, Karen, oh my gosh. If you've never, ever heard of the show, it's about these two best friends, and one's a lawyer, Will, and one's a designer, a fashion designer, Grace. So Will has a gay best friend, or gay friend, who's a really good friend, named Jack. That's how he cameos in the video. Like, he's like, they're like the top 4, obviously, or main characters. And then Karen is like this multi-billionaire, but she's like not bored all the time, but like I feel like she wants like a sense of like, not validation, but like a sense of like achievement or accomplishment, that she's actually doing something throughout the day other than just drinking. And well, she does it anyways, but so she actually works for Karen, who, you know, is not a multi-billionaire. So it's just funny how like, sorry, did I say Karen? She works for Grace, who is not a multi-billionaire. So it's just funny how Karen, she's just like the craziest. Like there's this one episode where Grace was furious because she was like, I was at the bank and for some reason, like, I went to go get something out and like it was denied, and they ate my card because I was like tens of thousands of dollars overdrafted on. She was like, she told Will first, and then she told Karen, and Karen was like, oh honey, well maybe it's because of all the checks that I just cashed. And Grace is like, what? And like she runs to this box because there's this box on Karen's desk, and like in the beginning of the first season, Karen just like talked about how, well, Grace is like saying how like, oh, I pay you and all this stuff, and Karen's like, oh yeah, honey, I think it's the greatest thing. And she like opens the box and there's like all these envelopes of her checks. And she's like, I just like leave them in this box. I think they're so cute because she doesn't need the money. But oh, I hear the ice cream man. I don't know if you hear it in the background. No, so funny. But Grace is like, oh my god, Karen, why'd you do that? And Karen was like, well, honey, Stan, which is her husband, who it's just the funniest thing. Like he like cut her off of like, well, not cut her off of money, but like gave her an allowance, and she's like, I can't do that. Like I do this and this, and it's just like, it's the funniest episode. I think it's on season 2. It's just they're so funny. Like I highly suggest it. But anyway, move off of Will and Grace because, you know, like I literally fan talk about them for hours. I've been watching that. So good. And then, what else have I been doing? I haven't been hooking up because people in Colorado Springs are just like weird, you know? Like, I don't know, in California, like, there were so many people that like you could easily find like the person who you are looking for in California, because there's just so many gays. I mean, it's insane. And here, I mean, there are, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, no one knew, all the same people, so boring, you know? So, I think I'm just because I'm used to living in a beach town. And so, like, in the summertime, there's all these tourists, and of course, gays go there, and it's just like, you see them on Grindr, and on Tinder, so, I don't know, it's just, my love life here has been completely uneventful, sadly to say. I'm okay with that. I was a really big whore earlier this year, so I feel like it's evening out. So good. Yummy. So, I don't have anything else interesting to say, really. I mean, I've been watching anime. As you all know, I'm like a huge anime freak. So much. Like, I love the Asians, I love the animes, I love their ideas, I love their food, everything. As you can see. And then we get those comments of people like, that's not Asian food, that's American Asian food. Alright, whatever. So, I just can't stop eating, it's so good. So I'm watching that. I've actually been trying to think of new ideas, like anime-wise, of like new TV shows and whatnot to watch, because I feel like I'm like literally coming to like the last of the last. There's been multiple times where I have like searched on Google anime TV shows, or like I'll do like ongoing, or I'll do like longest running. And I have watched so many long-running anime TV shows. Like, literally the other day, I just found out that Bleach is canceled, or it was gone, like, years ago. Like, what the fuck? I was never really into Bleach. And until, like, last year, I started watching it really heavy. And there was, like, hundreds and hundreds of episodes. And I'm thinking, like, oh, I thought it was ongoing. Nope, not ongoing. It's done. So that was kind of a bummer, but I'm just excited to do some new stuff. Obviously, I'm still watching my One Piece because, you know, it's One Piece. Why not? And sorry, this other spring roll. I feel like I got a little too much food because I am kind of getting full already. One Piece is just so slow. I feel like I love it. Don't get me wrong. But just like they'll literally have like a 7-minute intro, and after the intro they'll like recap of what happened in the last episode for like a good 5-10 minutes, and then like there's maybe a full 10 minutes of like new material that you're watching, and it's just like, ugh, so shitty. But it's understandable because, you know, people forget, and so you flash back because people forget. But it's just like, I'm a hardcore like One Piece fan, so I don't forget shit. Actually, there is this one thing in Dressrosa when, God, I forget her name all the time, but the princess of Alabasta or some shit like that. It's when Luffy was fighting the crocodile guy. I always forget his name, but there were some things, and I used to where anime does this, where they'll recap on something and it's like, I don't even remember that. You know, like, did that even happen? And I swear that they will just throw in little things and be like, oh yeah, it happened, but did it really happen? You know, like, it's like, Mandela effect? So, I mean, I don't mind. I don't hate it because, but I'm so excited. I just found out that Fairy Tail is coming back for their last season. I am so sad because obviously it's pretty much done. I mean, of course, Natsu, excuse me, found his dad, and, you know, and spoiler alert, of course his dad, which is a dragon, he, you know, dies trying to protect Natsu, and so it was just like it's a really sad part. It's when the Arrancar, I think. It was in that arc. I don't remember, but it was a great arc. Like every single arc is great. And I just need to get on to just reading the manga because it like has gone in so much further detail. But there's just like I hate it when anime shows are like that. It's like there's so much going on and then you just cancel it. Like what? Like what are you guys doing? Toying with my emotions. So there's so many like Akame got killed, which obviously like everyone does in the end, so understandable. But Inuyasha, like what the fuck? When is Inuyasha gonna come back? It's like little shit like that. Or like, where's like the Inuyasha spinoff? Like it was such a huge anime show. What happened to it? So I'm living for that teriyaki sauce. Oh, so good. Anyway, it's just crazy, you know. It's crazy. Anime shows. I hate when they do that. I followed, of course, Shippuden for a while. I didn't like go on to Boruto because man, it's a great anime. Like, don't get me wrong, it is. I'm not trying to hate on it. It's just that I feel like there's like so many more better animes out there. Like, have you ever heard of Food Wars? It is the funniest shit in the world. I think they're on season 4 right now or 3. It just came back, but like it's like the funniest thing in the world. It's about like this guy who grew up in like a poor area of like, you know, helping his dad who owns a food business or a restaurant, and then he goes to like this like top of the line culinary food type college school thingy, and like there's all these competitions and whatnot, and it's like the funniest shit in the world. But yeah, like I highly suggest it. And I cannot wait till Attack on Titans comes back. Like literally, I was so upset because I thought it was coming back in. Well, they did the what was it, second or third season? Or they're going on the third season. I think they just finished. They finished the second season this year, and I thought that they were like going to continue. So here I am, like, oh, I'm so excited. Like, so much is happening, and I like binge watched it for like. Oh, not even a week straight. Like, it was probably about 3 or 4 days, maybe. And it was just like I was like so excited, and then like at the end when it ended, I was just like, wait a minute. Tell me that's not the end of the season. Tell me that's not the end of the season. And I looked at it and like, oh my gosh, 2018. How can I wait that long? So it was just like, oh gosh, Attack on Titan is such a great movie or TV show. I think they do have a movie. Speaking of movies, I just watched for like I haven't watched it in such a long time. I love watching it in subtitles. I like watching anything anime in subtitles. I just feel like the American version like sugarcoats a lot of things and like makes a lot of like R-rated shit G, you know? I don't like that. I don't fly that way. So I like there's just like so many like crazy like things, and like you'll understand if you ever watch subtitles. Like I know that it kind of gets boring sometimes because you have to like read a lot of things, but trust me, after you're like 25 episodes or whatever, however many episodes in the season, after one season, it's like second nature though. Like you can watch everything that's going on and still read. It's crazy. But I just watched My Neighbor Totoro. It is the funniest, like the best anime movie. I think that was like one of the first anime movies I've ever watched, other than of course Pokemon. I just love it so much. Like it is the greatest movie. I have also this stuff over here. I'm just gonna dump this out. This one is so good. It's like all in one piece. Like, interesting. I can't hate though, because literally Panda is so good. I think I'm gonna end the video. I think I'm gonna end my mukbang. I will eat this all, trust me. Like, trust me. Look at me. I hate to waste. So trust me, I will eat this all, but I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. Just kind of wanted to give you like an update about what's going on in life and like what I've been watching for the past, I don't know, my whole lifetime. Definitely, I please all of you, please go watch Will and Grace. Like literally, if you don't do anything else, like just watch Will and Grace. It is so, like, they're so funny. Like, oh my gosh. The only backdraw of it is I watch it on Cody, obviously, and Cody is kind of slow. So I just wish that, like, I don't know, I just wish that Cody was quicker, because it just, like, not skip. Sometimes I have to, like, pause it, and then, like, after I pause it, it's just, it's, like, such a pain in the ass, like, really. But anyway, guys, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, or whenever you watch this. And thank you so much for listening and watching me eat Panda Express. Having my little mukbang. And I hope that, you know, the whole tidbit, subscribe, like, dislike, leave me a shitty comment, leave me a great comment, tell me how, you know, I have acne, or I'm fat, or I'm getting fatter, or how I have like a sting right here from my makeup from like 3 days ago, because you know I'm like Shane Dawson and I like wear the same shirt, especially when we're around the house. I like, why the fuck not? But I just hope that you guys have a great thinking about